What's up guys, and welcome back to another Yoni video. Today we're doing a bunch of mods to the E500, like fixing the light, restoring the headlights, spoilers, and more stuff with the grill. You'll see that soon. So now, get ready and enjoy.
So I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we need to replace the lamp on the right side, as you know. So I asked my neighbor for some tools because I don't have any tools here. I'm probably gonna use this as to stand for my flashlight or film for you guys. But we're gonna see if we can move the coolant tank and then plug in the light bulb. And hopefully I don't have to take off the whole bottom. Basically what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna unplug this thing and hopefully we can move this so that I can somehow get back there with my hand to then replace that light bulb from the back. All right, this was pretty easy to get loose. And I think there's a bottom screw, but luckily the bottom one is broken, so it should not be hard to get it out. Oh no, fuck me. Oh guys, I can't lose it. We got the screw. I'm not gonna put it on the car, we're gonna put it down there. Now, take out. Fuck. Now let's see if we can move this up. We have lost the screw. I'm trying to see if I can find it. No, we've lost the screw. Well, I'm gonna have to get a new one tomorrow. What I find quite interesting is that I have a lot of these loose connections. Like there's one over here, and we got one thing over here. So, yeah. There we go. So I managed to, I don't know if you can see it, slide this off. Gotta, counterclockwise, like everything left loose. Pretty obvious. So now let's see if we can get the light bulb out. As you can see, quite an interesting conundrum. So this is different than the videos I've watched. Not gonna lie, looked up a YouTube video. So, as you guys can see, I can bring my camera down in there. There were some clips I had to undo and to get out a light, but as you can see, I bought an H7 12 volts, which I thought was the normal light. But apparently, this is what came out. And that is not what I have. So we have here, so tomorrow I'm gonna have to buy a light. But this is probably the easiest job so far. So we're gonna leave it like this for now. I'm gonna close it. And then tomorrow we're gonna buy a new light and we're gonna put it in and let's hope that works. Luckily, this one does work because with the brake system thing and this LPG system, there is no way of me ever getting to it. So I would have to remove the whole bumper and everything. So if you are replacing the head bulb on your W211 E500, this is the pre-facelift on the left side of the car, so right side when you're standing in front of it. I guess all you need is a key 11 and hands, and you're good. The other side, I got no clue. All right, so the light came in. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna attempt to fix the light. But first, we're gonna go to the Castorama to buy some stuff for tomorrow. All right, so I got the new lamp. I removed the air hose thing. We moved the coolant tank over again. Now I'm gonna attempt to plug it back in, twist it, and plug in the electrical, and then we're gonna see if it works. Basically what you have to do is you gotta put this light back in and clip those clips that I showed you previously back in and grab the adapter kind of thing. You gotta set it right, I'll show you, and then twist it back in. All right, as you can see, I pushed the light in with the little holes at the top. Then those clips here, you see, I just clip them back on. You will see them. And then you're good for this part. So what can happen though, is that this little bottom ridge you see here, these holes might not align with this. So what you can do is you just grab a little key or a little pin and just shove it to the left or the right so that it aligns. All right, so as you can see, what you can do is you could just put the big thing back on, clip the green clip on there, clip it in, and push it close, and it should stay right stuck. And now for the moment of truth. Voila, both lights are working. Now, let's get to restoring the headlights.
2 seconds later.
All right, well, fuck me. It was on for around 10 seconds, then it turned off. So I wasted money on a new light because the light was probably fine, and it's probably the ballasting underneath that is supplying it with power, and that I would have to take everything off for and stuff, so probably gonna have to take it to a mechanic. So that was a waste of time and a waste of money. All right, so it's the next day. I did some research. Some of you guys in the YouTube comment section let me know that doing the ballasting is actually really simple. So we're not doing that now yet, but eventually I'm gonna order a new ballasting. After, I'm gonna attempt to see if I can switch them to see if that's actually the thing that's broken. And then we'll buy a new one and we're gonna attempt to fix it. But for now, we're gonna do something else, which you're about to see. Today, we're going to dechrome the grill. I think it's gonna make the car look a whole lot better, especially because black on black, and it's gonna flow super smoothly, and it's gonna give us a way more aggressive look. All you gotta do is you gotta remove 8 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I meant 6 screws. And then we can just take apart the grill and we can start sanding it. Make sure you're careful with the thing you pull to open it, that you don't snap it. There we go. Now that we got the grill, we're first gonna thoroughly wash it. After we wash it, we're gonna sand it down with some 320 grit sandpaper. Then we're gonna put multiple layers of primer on. Then we're gonna sand it down very lightly again after that. Then multiple layers of spray paint to get it nice and black. And then after that, some clear coat for the end to make it all nice and shiny and last long and not get fucked by rock chips within a week. After thoroughly cleaning it, you're going to want to use something like a 320 grit sandpaper and lightly sand everything down. After you're done sanding, it should look something like this, and now I'm going to wash it again. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm just spraying the grill with primer every 10 minutes to get around 4 layers so it's nice covered. After you're done putting on the primer, you're going to wait like 30 minutes to an hour before you're going to put the paint on. Alright, we just put the last coat on. As you can see, it's looking pretty black. Now we're gonna let it rest for like an hour, and then we're gonna put multiple layers of clear coat on, then let it sit for 24 hours, and then we'll put it back onto the car. While the grill will basically dry overnight and get ready to be put on tomorrow, what we're gonna do is the headlights. There's 3 steps to this, and the 3rd step is curing it in UV, like in the sun. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do step 1 and 2, basically making the lights look nice. Then tomorrow at like around 2 p.m. I'm gonna drive the car outside and I'm gonna put the UV stuff on so that it can dry in the sunlight. While we are waiting for the grill to dry up, it's gonna have to be 24 hours. We're gonna restore the headlights because, as you can see, they're completely worn out. This one isn't as bad as the other one, but we definitely have to do it. Now that you've covered everything around the lights, you're gonna want to just quickly wipe down the lights, make sure there's no bugs or whatever. And then after that, we're gonna start sanding, going from 800 to 1200 to 2000, and make sure it's wet so you don't damage the light. before. After. It doesn't look as nice on camera as in real life, and it isn't perfect, but I can assure you it is so much better than before. Now what we're gonna do is the spoiler lip thing. I've had this for a while, I never got around to putting it on, so now finally it's happening. So let's turn the car around and let's put this lip on. And while we're at it, let's get a little cold start. Car's turned around, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna clean this area, wipe it down, make sure there's no dirt and it's fully clean. Then I got 3M Extreme 10 kilogram tape. We're gonna put it everywhere at the bottom. We're gonna put it on there, we're gonna push it down firmly, we're gonna let it sit for around 24 to 48 hours, and then it's gonna look sick. Alright, I don't know if you're able to see, but as you can see, the red stuff is where I put all the tape. It's gonna go on like that. I put it at the bottom and I put it at the back, 2 bits, so that it really stays on secure. That's it for the spoiler. As you can see, it's on. Now, let's go flip the car around and put the grill back on. Alright, so basically after multiple layers of clear coat, I let it sit overnight, then I put one more clear coat on in the morning and I let it sit all day. Technically you're supposed to leave it drying for like 24 to 48 hours, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on the car now because it's dry enough, and I'm gonna basically let it sit for the whole weekend just so I can show you guys what it looks like. Alright, the grill is on the car. Ready to see it? 3, 2, 1. Alright, as you can see, we made the headlights a whole lot clearer. We made the grill black, and in the rear we put the spoiler on. We also tried to fix this light, but it is another issue, but we're gonna get to that next. Let me know in the comment section what you want me to do next to this beast, so we can make this the sexiest W211 E500 in all of Poland.